During a town hall meeting on Tuesday evening, Senator Joni Ernst told the crowd that she is bothered by Donald Trump's frequent trips to Mar-a-Lago. She said it's very concerning, but more importantly, she said that not just her, it's all Republicans in the Senate, or at least most of them. Most members of the Republican caucus in the Senate, according to Joni Ernst, are unhappy with Donald Trump's frequent visits down to Mar-a-Lago. Now, here's the thing. Senator Joni Ernst should not be the voice of reason within the Republican Party. And when she is, you know that something has gone horribly, horribly wrong. But here's the sad reality of what Donald Trump's trips to Mar-a-Lago are actually costing us. So far, he's spent 7 out of the last 13 weekends down in Mar-a-Lago. And it's cost us over $20 million, putting him on track to beat Obama's 8-year travel expenses in just his first year. But I think the reason that Senator Ernst and the other Republicans in the Senate understand that these trips to Mar-a-Lago are a problem is because the public is starting to get angry. They're getting angry, first of all, because we have a president who is not concerned with working. The presidency is a very stressful job. You know, you can compare the before and after pictures of the last 3 presidents. Look at what they looked like before they took office and what they looked like after they left. And no offense to them, but they all kind of looked like hell because the presidency is a very stressful job. And if it's not, then you're not doing it right. And Donald Trump is clearly not doing it right if he feels the need or feels that he can go on vacation every single weekend. That's not somebody who takes this job very seriously. But more importantly, Ernst, the Republicans in the Senate, Democrats, and the American public understand what has happened to the office of the presidency. Under Donald Trump, the office of the presidency has become nothing more than a giant commercial for the Trump brands. When you think about the fact that when Donald Trump goes down to Mar-a-Lago, yeah, he does occasionally meet with other world leaders, but why is he doing it at Mar-a-Lago instead of the White House? Simple explanation for that. He wants these world leaders to come in and see not Donald Trump the president, but Donald Trump the businessman. He wants to impress them with his golf courses, with his hotels, with the food at his restaurants. So maybe, just maybe, once he leaves office, he can convince them to open a Trump resort in their home country. That's all this is to him. And that $20 million that we've spent so far, most of that is going directly into Trump's pocket. Because when he goes on TV and talks about such a magnificent chocolate cake that he ate with the president of China, who do you think paid for that chocolate cake? We did, taxpayers. And we paid it to Trump Resorts, which Donald Trump gets the profits from. All of the food, all of the rooms, all of the security detail renting golf carts, we pay for that. And he gets that money. The presidency should not be commercialized as Donald Trump has made it, but unfortunately it is. And at this point, with such anger coming from the American public, it's no surprise to see Republicans like Senator Joni Ernst and other Republicans in the Senate coming out and saying that they're not comfortable with this because they see what's happening. In these little special elections that are popping up left and right, Democrats are crushing it. They may not win every one, but when you close a 27-point gap down to a 7-point gap in a solid red district in Kansas, that shows that Republicans are in trouble. Joni Ernst understands that, Senate Republicans understand that, and so they're doing everything possible to let the public know that they do not approve of Donald Trump's constant travel, maybe even some of his policies. Now, that's not true. In reality, they don't care one way or the other, but they want to give you the impression that they're just as concerned about this man as you are. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. If you've done all those things, please check out all the videos below. Stay up to date with everything we do here at Ring of Fire.